All right, so the question here is, do you think Trump or Kamala Harris is better for the U.S. economy?
You know, my answer to you is that this is what I want to say to all in the world. When we want to them start respect people, when we want to see them stop disrespect people, out of poverty we want them start take people. Babylon no kill no more because you cannot make people. What we want to see them start respect people. What we want to see them don't disrespect people. And out of poverty we want them start take people. Babylon no kill no more because we... Yeah, to the world, you know, I don't know. Good is in the heart of all living human. So just hope whoever do the right thing. All right,
I love that. But do you have a preferred candidate for the economy, Trump or Harris, or are you?
I wouldn't say. I just whoever do the right thing. That's all I can.
I appreciate that. Have a good one. Bye. All right. So the question is, do you think Kamala Harris or Donald Trump is better for the U.S. economy?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris?
Yeah, Trump is a hater.
Okay. Well, why do you say Kamala Harris?
Because I mean, the Trump people is dangerous. Did you see what they did in the White House? Actually, when I used to live in Miami, when Trump is president, the stupid people become stronger, and you are maybe in the 7-Eleven line, and they hear you speaking Spanish. They start saying, "Hey, speak English. This is America. Come on, man." I do all day.
Fair enough. Thank you, my friend.
Take care.
Have a good one. All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Okay, are you serious right now?
Yes.
Trump is the CIC. He never left. The military is running the United States, and the economy is going to be fine. Right now, we've got to show the people how it sucks underneath the Democratic Party.
When you say Trump's the CIC, what do you mean by that?
He's a commander-in-chief. He never left.
Oh, he never left. So you think Donald Trump is still the president today?
Absolutely.
And why do you say that?
Absolutely, because I'm one of the biggest conspiracy theorists you'll ever meet.
Fair enough. And why would Donald Trump be better for the economy than Kamala Harris?
Because Kamala Harris doesn't know what she's saying, what she's doing. She's not, trust me, Trump is the president of the United States of the Republic, 19th president.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Have a good one, thanks.
He shed all his blood on the cross for us, that whoever believes in him should not perish. But you shall have everlasting life, hallelujah. They must call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. But how can they call on him whom they have not believed? And how can they believe on him whom they have not heard?
All we can say is, we're not into politics right now, and I get it, but we want to let the world know that right now we are here to reach the lost. What's going to happen with the president election is not of our concern. Your soul and your salvation is our concern. That you come to know that Jesus Christ is Lord, and there's no other way back to the Father. This world is going to perish. Who cares who's going to be president? God is in control. Trust Him and only Him. What's your question?
If you had to take a guess, who do you think would be better for the U.S. economy, Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
And why do you say that?
Because she'll make a difference. Because Trump, he had his chance. He got demoted down, and Kamala Harris, she's going to be the next woman president of this world. And the reason why I say that, because she has more compassion. And she knows more about presidential elections. Trump, he's into real estate. He's just not the man. So that's my opinion. But right now, I trust only in Jesus Christ. God bless you, brother.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You got it.
All right, so the question is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris is better for the U.S. economy?
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not from U.S.
If you had to make the best decision for yourself, even if you don't live here, who do you think would be better for the economy, Trump or Harris?
Yeah, then Harris.
Harris?
Yeah, because of the global economy.
Okay, and why do you say Harris?
Because Trump is only, let me think about how to say it. America is the only one. US is the only
Isolationist.
one. Yes, you are right.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I appreciate your answer. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
You too. Bye. All right, sir, so the question here today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
I think we need a woman.
Okay, so you think Harris would be better for the economy?
Yeah.
And why do you say Harris?
I just think we're ready for a woman.
Okay. As far as the economy goes, do you think that there's anything that she would do to make the economy better, or is it mostly based on the fact that she's a woman?
Basically, I don't think she'll help. I don't think either of them would help. I think
Okay.
that they just need to vote a woman in.
Fair enough.
It's their turn.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So the question today is, who do you think will be better for the U.S. economy, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, I think Donald Trump.
Okay, fair enough. And why do you say Donald Trump?
Say, sorry, can I speak again?
Absolutely, yes. Speak your mind.
Well, I don't think so. Just my family do. I just follow them.
Okay.
I don't have any idea.
Okay, so your family's Republican, and basically, you get your ideas from your family. Is there anything in particular that Donald Trump might do that you think would make the economy stronger for Americans? Lower taxes, or maybe change some of the trade regulations, or anything like that?
Well, maybe. Sorry, I don't interesting that at all. So.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you. All right, so the question today is, who do you think would be better for the U.S. economy, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Personally, I think neither. I think right now, not only them, but every country is like very extremist. If you vote for one, you're like very ultra right, or if you vote for the other, you're very ultra left. I think being in the middle ground would be best for the economy. I think both have like some good points. They have bad points, but like if they like, if one of them has a good platform that's like right in the middle, like you're like, oh, okay, then maybe. But I feel like right now neither.
Fair enough. Do you mind saying who you think you're going to vote for in the upcoming election?
If I do vote, it would be for Harris though.
Okay, what do you like about Harris as opposed to Trump?
I'm leaning more towards the Democrat Party.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll always have. Yeah, sure.
Have a good one. Bye. All right, so the question here today is, who do you think will be better for the U.S. economy, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I think it's kind of like the left wing and the right wing, you know, it's kind of the same bird. So they're both puppets. It's just a freaking game. They're both going to make money. Either one is going to make money. So it's all about the money. So I think they're just puppets, you know, like all the people with money are the ones that telling them what to do. So I think people in the United States are so ignorant. They don't realize that when you go to high school, they tell you in U.S. government, they tell you that your vote doesn't really count. The president is chosen by the electoral votes. So it's the electoral votes that chooses the president. People are running around saying, oh, I vote for this, vote for that. Their vote really doesn't count. So there you have it.
That's a good point. Now, if you had to choose one for, to make the
It's
best
like
impact.
I'm an artist and I don't choose politics.
Fair enough.
So I don't. It's like the choosing the worst evil or the best evil or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So no, either one of them.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
That's me.
All right, so the question is, do you think that Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
In my personal opinion, neither one. I was a big Trump supporter up until about a month ago, and it's about 1 million of us here in the United States. I'm from El Salvador, and he totally lost it against us. He got it against my president, and he said that we Salvadorans here, we come here to take jobs from everyone. Also my country is dumping the criminals here, which is the other way around. We are showing the world how the new way of do business, the new way to do politics. Trump is a good president and he's good for the economy, but leave it to the good guys, leave it to the younger guys. They're the one that's gonna inherit this country. They're the one that's gonna bring the economy back. Give the opportunity to the younger guy, not to the older guy. I'm 61 years old, dude. I'm on for the younger generation, the guys that right now they're building this country. They're the one that they have the technology, they have the brain capacity. You gotta move forward, dude. Things change. Leave the old politics behind and let a new generation. Now, to answer your question, to be honest, I'll say Trump. He'll bring the economy back. He's good at making money. I mean, not much of a choice here, but that's my personal opinion.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This is Anna from Russia, and she is covering her face because she does not want to be identified, but she does want to give her opinion on who would be better for the economy, Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. So, Anna, would you please tell us who you think would be better for the economy, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
So what I think about Trump, like I told you, why Trump is trying to controlling immigration, all of his 3 wives came from the Eastern Europe. After Melania Trump parents get the citizenship, Trump was fucking shut down everything. We wasn't able to get the citizenship, we wasn't able to do the to the green card, nothing. Everything was taking 1.5 to 3 years because he's I don't want the immigrants here. Really? The whole fucking United States was built up from immigration, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can find me.
All right. Well,
that's what I think. I don't know nothing about Kamala Harris because I'm not listening to the news. So.
Well, I appreciate it, Anna.
I like Trump because he's good in business, but he is not good about the population control.
Very true.
That's it.
All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Donald Trump.
Okay, and tell us why.
So the reason why, and whether people want to believe it or not, the church is the reason why the world has not, blown up from the curse that got put on the earth when Adam and Eve, when they ate that fruit, sinned against God, that curse got put on the earth. So now that that blessing is back on us through Christ, well then God ordained Trump this last election. But look at the nation. Everyone's voice, they were against God's ordained president. And look, his mercy, he's had another 4 years. And Trump, the original ordained president for this nation, for God's, it's kind of like really a jump start for this redemption. Morals back into this nation. This nation is so blessed, and you have no idea how honored I am. I am seriously honored. So, Princess Blessing Punch here, and Christ in me is the one who approves this message.
All right, I appreciate that. How specifically do you think Donald Trump will improve the economy?
He will definitely approve it. Get this. So, whenever in the Word it says that we can pray for everybody. Therefore I exhort you that you should first of all pray for kings, rulers, those that are in authority, that we might lead a peaceful and quiet life in all godliness. So, as far as get this, God, his relationship, Trump's relationship with God, and being directed by the Holy Spirit of how to make decisions for this nation, boom, you can't lose. And so
I appreciate it, man. Have a good one. So the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Like I was saying, I feel like no matter who's in office, every decision always has to go to the House, I would say, when it comes to voting, the House, the representatives and the Democrats or whatever. But obviously, the president could sign it over and stuff if they wanted to, and pass it. But, I just feel that it's like Trump just causes a lot of division, And if there's something that's really not going to work for the economy or really going to bring us down, we're all going to come to an agreement on it and realize, that this is possibly what it can do as far as bring us down. So obviously we're going to go a different route or trying to come up with a different plan, But I understand Biden, he came in and whatever he did, okay, fine. If it was something good, if it was something that people don't agree on, fine. But we needed that change as far as unity, you know, because I understand his age or whatever, you know, kind of came into play after having to make all these decisions and a lot of stuff on you. You know, he aged really quick, I would say. He came in kind of young, and then in 4 years, boom, you know. But I mean, that happens, you know. Same thing can happen with Trump if he was elected again. You know, he can come in trying to have a little more energy than Biden, but then there he goes, freaking after 4 years or another, I don't know. Basically, I feel like Kamala, I just feel that she can go ahead and come in and continue the unity for sure. But I feel that she is going to go ahead and look at all aspects of everything and obviously talk with her peers and other people on the other side, and everybody come up with a reasonable type of decision when it comes to these ideas that they have, and then pass them, rather than someone stubborn that's just going to pass the way they want to pass it and say forget what the other person thinks. You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel like that's pretty much what I would say on it. But I would think Kamala, you know. I mean, I just don't like feeling like we have a kid in the office. You know what I mean? And that's the way I feel with Trump. I feel like we just have this stubborn rich kid that always had money and never really been in other people's shoes, and kind of got rid of things like housing and stuff or whatever to create something for him that would benefit him. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
You too, man.
You give me bread, that's the sweetest cake, and I know 12 is the physical it takes. Oh, you got the shift, the rug and the gravity, the lack thereof. You gave the reality, I gave my heart, I gave my soul. I hope these memories were wonderful. Star killer, wanna run away with me, Star killer. I hope that you stay with me.
All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
It's going to be Donald Trump.
And why do you say, why would Donald Trump be better for the U.S. economy?
Because Donald Trump's actually balanced the checkbook. He's ran a company ever since he was very young. He ran this country for 4 years, and I don't think that Kamala Harris is going to do a good job. All her ideas are ideas that she gets from somebody else, like Donald Trump, and she thinks she's pushing us into socialism.
All right, fair enough. Well, I appreciate your answer.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one. Thanks.
All right, bye.
All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
I think Donald Trump would be better for the U.S. economy because he's a businessman and he knows what he's doing with money.
Okay, and so what about Donald Trump would make him better than Kamala Harris for the economy specifically?
He already has worked with a lot of money before, so he's familiar. And he knows what he's doing.
All right, well, I appreciate your time, man. Have a great day. All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Donald Trump all day, all day.
And why do you think Donald Trump would be better for the U.S. economy than Kamala Harris?
I feel like Donald Trump, he doesn't have to do it. He's a billionaire. I mean, I truly, with all my heart, feel like he's doing it for the people. Because he, honestly, he doesn't really have to do it. And he's gone through so much shit, so much hell. Russia collusion, tax returns, attempted assassination. I mean, it's obvious that they don't want him to run, for presidency. So obviously there's something up, So I feel like he's God sent, for the country, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. Anything that Kamala would do that you don't like? I mean, think that she would hurt the economy?
Obviously, she's in office now. She can't say what she's done what she can do on day one because she's already in office now. She can make it happen right now, right? Who's running the country right now? Where's Joe Biden at? he's on the beach right now. You know, I don't know what is he doing. Like, I mean, there's the economy right now. It's shit. Right? I mean, in my opinion, I mean the inflation, gas prices, groceries. It's all crazy right now. Donald Trump's out to feel like he's the only one that can fix that right now.
All right, fair enough. Well, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks.
All you gotta do is speak the All you gotta do is say Jesus as your Lord and Savior.
All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
My point of view, I believe Kamala Harris would be better for the economy. I believe in the Constitution and I believe in free enterprise, so I think she will help with that. I don't think that Donald Trump will succeed.
Okay, fair enough. And what do you not like about Donald Trump's policies when it comes to the economy?
Well, I can't cite specifically, but I can say I don't appreciate his look, his point of view regarding the Constitution and women's rights, and he's not. I guess he's a successful businessman with his bankruptcies, but.
Do you think he'd be more of a danger to the country than a help?
Oh, I think it's given. He's a danger. He was a danger before. He was a danger on that day in January, and he will be a danger in the future.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your points of view. All right. So the question today is: do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the economy?
To be honest, I don't know who Kamala Harris is. I know who Donald Trump is, but he's not the best fucking. I don't think he's the best president, to be honest, but he's all we got at the moment, I think. So I guess my money would be on Donald Trump.
Okay, fair enough. And just for context, Kamala Harris is Joe Biden's current vice president.
Oh, Joe Biden's a fucking weirdo. So I guess in that term, Donald Trump for sure.
Okay. And what do you think he might do to improve the economy?
Nothing. I think he's gonna run it into the ground.
Okay. Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. So you're on a dirt bike today. Do you ride this thing around Venice a lot?
Yeah, I fall a lot too. My knees are all fucking scraped up.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Got in a fight over here yesterday, so.
What happened?
Put some kid in a chokehold, and then this lady just beating the shit out of me while I had him in a chokehold.
It was a minor you put in a chokehold?
No.
Oh, just some other
asshole. He went over me on my tagging, and then he just like, yeah, I put him in the fucking chokehold, had him in the sand. He's all screaming for the cops. And then, yeah, this lady hit me like a good 30 fucking times. Like, it was already open. I fell and hit my head on the day before on a skateboard, and then so she just reopened it. But I'm all lumped up. I feel like I got hit by a train.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I can see it's a little bit swollen up there.
Yeah, it's been swollen.
Why is everybody tagging up these walls? The guys spray painting over there, then over here, people are tagging up the walls and the trees.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing it enough. They could be doing more. You know what I mean? I want to see this. Like Venice Beach in the old days, it was all fucking tagged up. They had that little area over there. It was just so much tagging. You know what I mean?
That definitely is.
It's an art form.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I lived in Orange County where there was like none of this shit, and it sucked. It's like if you grow up in LA, that's something you do when you're driving. You look at the tagging, whatever the hell you're doing. You know, you can just make a life out of like just going and looking at the tagging on trains and shit. You know, like so. I don't know. I don't think there's enough. I think we could do with a lot more tagging.
All right. Well, hey, listen. I appreciate your time, man.
Appreciate you,
Have
brother.
a good one. You as well. All right. So the question here today is: do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
If I had to pick, I hate Harris. I don't like Trump.
So you'd pick Kamala Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think Kamala Harris would be better for the economy compared to Donald Trump?
Well, just to me, Donald Trump just promotes hate and violence. And no one like that should be in the White House.
Yep. Okay, fair enough. So you think that Donald Trump would be more of a danger to the country than a help, in other words?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel about Kamala Harris potentially raising taxes a little bit compared to Donald Trump? How do you think that might impact the economy?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay,
I don't follow that much of politics and stuff.
Well, fair enough. Well, I really appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
No mic? No
Yes,
mic?
I do. So the question here today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Okay, look, neither of them are going to be good for the economy. Trump nor Kamala Harris. You guys need to vote for Federhead. Federhead for president. You know what? I want to fix everything. All your problems, all your wishes are going to come true. If you want to win the lottery, you're going to win the lottery. Yeah.
All right, man, that's great. So are you Federhead?
I'm Federhead.
All right, man. So
Nice to meet you, bro.
What do you do to fix the economy?
To fix the economy, we gotta stop bringing drugs into the freaking country. Drugs need to stop. No more drugs. That's it. All these fucking bath salts, all these fucking methamphetamines. Okay, weed's okay, you know, drinking's okay, but all the fucking drugs that make you go crazy and make people live on the street, they want to live there. They want to be living. Do we have a homeless person? Let's see. No homeless people right here, as you can see. But before, during 2020, you could see all this shit right here. You would see fucking tents built up like crazy. So my point is, get rid of the nasty drugs, keep the good ones.
All right, my friend, I appreciate it. Now, if you have to vote for one of them, which one would you vote for?
If I had to vote for one of them, I would vote for Trump.
All right, you think that he'd be better for the economy?
Economy-wise, yes.
All right.
But health-wise, vote for Kamala Harris.
Okay. Thanks, man. Have a good one. All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
I think Kamala Harris. First of all, change.
And why do you say Kamala Harris?
Okay, so Kamala Harris only because I don't know if it's a document or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm like not really. Yeah, policies, whatever. I'm not really aware because I'm younger, so I don't really, Yeah, I'm not really into politics, but I see Project 2025, what Trump is putting out, and it's not beneficial to black people.
Yeah, very conservative policies that have extreme.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't want nobody to cancel me or nothing,
Yeah.
But yeah, that, and also I don't like Trump. I don't like the way he built that wall to keep people out of America. I feel like everybody should be welcome. We're not gonna stay here. So
we're about to go.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your thoughts. All right. Have a good one. All right. So the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
Neither of them.
And why do you say neither of them?
Because they don't control the economic system in America.
Okay, fair enough. If you had to vote for one of them, who might you choose?
Neither.
Neither? Okay. You're not going to vote in this election or third-party candidate?
I was going to vote Libertarian, but I didn't like the candidate they offered. So I will not be going with it. So I might sit it out.
Well, I appreciate your input.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks. All right, so the question today is, do you think Donald Trump or Kamala Harris would be better for the U.S. economy?
I do not know.
You don't know?
I think my perspective is that in a level in which people make promises and like what they actually show up on, that like structure is something that's like kind of devastating. So like at least Donald Trump, when he says he's going to do something, he's going to do something. However, that I do not stand by his position. I do not stand in any situation in which he is acting as like for the people. And so I would hope that Kamala Harris would be a space in which we are actually receiving things that we need.
Okay. Who do you think would be better for the economy just in general?
What do you identify as far as the economy? Like who are giving tax breaks? Like what do you mean by that?
Who would be better for job creation, the stock market, international trade, things like that?
So like I feel like that's important when it comes to understanding like background. Like obviously Trump comes from a space of like extreme wealth, which I feel like most of the country does not. Kamala Harris is a cop within Oakland, within like black and brown communities, recognizing what it is to be middle class. And I think the country is run by middle class, and so recognizing what that is to look at, like be in middle class, I feel as though she might have a position that's a little bit more familiar with, it's more a little empathetic, which is going to be a little bit more of a structural base on what that can look like. I think that Donald Trump is so oblivious to what it is to be a working man.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, anyway, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and have a good one.
Thank you.
Wonderful.